Dragon Slayer sight, and we got a penny in the hole, and our first one is a young Liz, 1964. It's a start. See you on the next. Well, we haven't been getting many signals, good signals to dig today. They've been pretty sparse. But this one was ringing up around about a 33, so I believe we got our first silver today. Let's take a look. I think it's a dime, I know that, but let's check out and see what year it is or who's on it. We got a young Elizabeth. Sweet. It's definitely silver. And we got 1960. Beauty. I will see you on the next. This one's interesting. We had a lot of deeper nail signals with this one, but the signals sounded too strong with some other stuff, and of course we got a young Liz penny, and there's a square nail down below it, so that would explain those other high tones, 38, 39 with the equinox. It's a little bit crusty on that side. It's unusual in this soil. Anyway, not sure what year it is. We'll see what it is on the wrap-up. See you on the next. Well, we finally got our first George penny today. Let's go see what year we got here. Oh, it's not bad looking. Oh, 1940. Pretty sweet. I will see you on the next. Well, looks like we got our first weedy today. Let's see what decent shape. Let's see what year it is. I see. Looks like 1948. Sweet. I will see you on the next. Actually, after a little cleaning up, it's actually 1940. Even nicer. Well, right beside the plug, looks like we had a mini spill, and this time we got a 1946 weedy. Pretty sweet. See you on the next. I don't know about this. This one's right near the other plug, and it's coming up as a 33 signal. Do we have our first Merc dime? Could it be? Let's take a look. Let's hope. Oh, we got something down there. Like silver. Still in the hole there. If it is silver, I want to be careful with it though. Looks like it's a little bit deeper down there. See if we can carefully dig around it. Seems to be right over there. It's still down there. More. No, I think we're out. Oh my goodness, guys. Ah, that is a dime. That's a silver dime. Let's see if it is a, wait. Well, it could either be a Merc or it could be a Rosie. I can't remember when the Mercs or when the Rosies start, but let's check it. Or it could be just a Canadian one, which is just fine with me. And we got, looks like a Canadian. Yeah, we got a Georgie. Nice. That's a beaut. What do we got for a year on that? Let's check. Oh, I see. 1947. Sweet. That's in pretty good shape too. I will see you on the next. We're finding quite a bit in this one little area. Here's our third Wheatie of the day. 1944. Pretty sweet. I think there's quite a bit in this spot. See you on the next. Well, that wasn't very long. This time we got a 32 signal on the Equinox, and I think we might have our third silver dime. Let's go check it out. Let's take this. Oh, I think I got it, whatever it is. Oh, there it is. Let's see what's in here. Oh, we got a penny. Oh, we got a young Liz. Cool. 1958. Awesome. See you on the next. It's a real challenge on this site. Have to discern through with these high signals whether they're nails or not. We got about 6 inches of fill here on top of a very heavily ironed site because it's an old farm here, and this is the kind of stuff pulling out big honking square nail, and tons of these signals deep down that you keep getting that you have to keep figuring out. Well, it's a challenge. See you on the next. Well, here's our fourth Wheatie of today. I'm finding more of these than George's. I've only got one of those ones. And we got 1944, I think. Or is it 2? Pretty cool. See you on the next. Well, here's our fifth Wheatie today. And we've got, oops, dropping it in the hole. We got 1946. Sweet. See you on the next. And we got another Georgie. 1950. It's going to take a bit for it to catch up to the wheat pennies. So I'll see you on the next. Well, here's a wrap up of today's hunt. We'll start with the junk. We ended up with just a few bottle caps. A couple of them gave some higher signals that warranted digging. So got those, and we have a bunch of square nails. This is one huge honking one. It gave off some interesting sounds. It's funny, you get a few of these nails crossed like this, and you'll swear you have a deep silver tone, but nope. Got to investigate anyway, because you never know. And down to the coins. Funny thing, we only ended up with 5 70s, 80s pennies. I don't know about this site. I'm not sure if it's been hunted before, or whether people just don't use this rest stop much anymore. I don't know. People don't seem to use rest stops like they used to. They used to have campfire pits in this place, and they got rid of those long ago. I did find a lot of young Elizabeths today, though. I started off the hunt sort of going over some of the areas I had done before just to see if I could eke anything else out, and the Knox has done a good job in cleaning those areas out pretty well. So I went into new territory and picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 young Elizabeths. I think all of them are in the 50s except for 2. There's, I think, two 64s, or 63 and a 64. But most of them are all 50s. And got 3 George pennies, 1940, 1950, and this one was hard to read, but it's in 1938. It almost looked like it said 1935, but I think it's just missing some of the detail. There's a bit of crud on there blocking the 8. Makes it look like a 5, but they didn't make these in 1935, so can't be that. And yeah, wheat pennies. We did pretty well on those today. I got 5 of those. I think we have a 1940, 42. Yeah, that's right. It went kind of even numbers, 40, 42, 44, 46, and 46 on those. And 3 memorials on that. And the highlight of the day was the 2 silver dimes. And yeah, young Elizabeth. I don't usually find, it's funny, I don't usually find the young Elizabeths. I've found more George VI dimes than young Elizabeth, so that's kind of interesting. We got a 1947 George. It's in pretty decent shape too. And we got, I think this side's kind of a little bit more cruddy, but yeah. 1960. Beauty. Well, that's the wrap up for today. Please like and subscribe, and leave your comments below. And I will see you on the next hunt. See what comes up out of the ground. Take care. Bye for now.